Hi, it's Olivia, and this is going to be a wrap-up of the things that I read and bought in terms of books for July. But before I move on, I have to tell you about this one thing that was monumental that I did, and that is I wrote my first page in this book that I want to write. And it seems like something so small, but I've had this idea for this book for months, and it wasn't going anywhere, and inspiration kind of hit recently, and I mean I still don't know most of the plot for the story, but I got an idea for the first page and I wrote it, and I feel so proud of myself. I'm so over the moon about that. I can't wait to see how I feel after I get a chapter done. So most of the books that I read were because of Booktubeathon. I read 4 books for Booktubeathon and then another book right at the end of July. And so for a total of 5 books, and compared to the past few months of this year, that's incredible because I would go months at a time this year without reading anything. And so I'm just so grateful for Booktubeathon because I'm back in the reading game for sure. The first book I read was a reread, and that was for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and very enjoyable stuff. Got it. It's starting to get dark, you know? Gotta love it. Next, I read the BFG. Now, I never read this. I know it's a very popular children's book, but I never read it. And I thought it was decent. I love the silliness. I love that. But I've read other, and I'm not just saying this because I'm older, but I've read other children's books, and it's just, I feel like I was lacking something. I don't know what. I'm not discrediting it because it's a children's book. I love reading kids' books, but yeah, I only found it decent. The next book is The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab, a very, very highly anticipated book, because, yeah, I'm missing one of her books. My friend is borrowing it, but I'm a very big Victoria Schwab fan, and I've been very excited to read this. And I have to say, I was underwhelmed. It wasn't my favorite of her books, and I only gave it like a 3.5 stars. And that's not to say that it's bad. I would still recommend you pick it up. It's unique. It still has that atmosphere that I feel like only Victoria Schwab can bring out, but I felt like it just fell a little short for me, and I wrote a review on Goodreads to explain that in depth. The next book I read was A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and yeah, I really liked this one, but not nearly as much as the sequel. Oh my goodness. It's the first book in a while where afterwards I was left thinking about it for hours and hours, and I'm still thinking about it. I absolutely adore this book. I considered doing a full review, but I still haven't done any like full book reviews on my channel, and I'm not sure. I feel like I would go all over the place and talk for about half an hour, so I don't know. But oh my goodness, I immediately told all my friends they have to get on this because I need to discuss this book with them. I loved it. I loved this book. As for the haul part of this video, I went to Barnes & Noble with my friend, and I told her she had to get this book. I think I made her get Ready Player One, and then she said, okay, but then you have to buy a book. So I bought Outlander, and I've heard a lot of things about this. I haven't gotten to it yet. And then I have Since You've Been Gone. I ordered this from somewhere, can't remember where. I've only heard good things about this one, and it seems like a nice, fun read, and I hope to read it this month. And then I've really been looking for, I've been trying to make myself more diverse in the books that I read, and to find more diverse authors as well. And I've heard about this woman, Octavia Butler, for a long time. I've heard that she is, you know, a Black author that does like sci-fi books and stuff. I think that's what this book is. And I like that we can have a Black author that, although they're great, like historical novels and more novels focused on issues of racism, you know, we could still do ordinary books, you know, we could still do sci-fi books, you could still have fun, you know, we're not restricted to only doing those type of books. And I don't see that either. I don't see young adult books. I don't see contemporary books that often that are written by diverse people. And so I'm looking forward to reading this. And I think that's it for the wrap-up. Let me try to get them. So I think this is the biggest one. And then this one. And this one. Oh, also this month, if we're talking about hauls, I got this shirt. This Kim Possible shirt. It's kind of my favorite thing. I got it along with this other Avatar The Last Airbender shirt, and I'm so excited about it. I am so excited about the shirts I'm getting Redbubble. I think I'm gonna have an addiction because I absolutely love it. Anyway, let me just, oh, that was sad. Oh no, even more sad. Stay. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that was my month of reading and the books that I collectively got. Honestly, that is way more books than I've read any other time this year in a month, and that's the most books that I've bought in a month. I think the ones that I bought just this month were 1, 2, 3, 4. The books right here that are not Harry Potter, and that's a lot to get in 1 month. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.